Hello dear students, my name is 𝐂𝐊𝐿𝐻𝐿 and I am your EVS teacher. So students, today we are going to start our chapter 3 which is named We Are Special. So all of us are special. How we are special? We are going to see in this chapter. So today we are starting part 1 of this chapter and the part 1 here is named as Braille Script. So let's start our part 1 of chapter 3 We Are Special. So you have to imagine this situation first of all. If we cover your eyes and ask you to read, then would you be able to read? So just assume this situation that if I ask you to close your eyes and then you have to read your book or something from any of the book or comics or anything. So would you be able to read? So definitely your answer will be no. So you will say no, I would not be able to read with closed eyes. However, there are many people in the world who cannot see but they can read. So this is something interesting you need to know about it, that there are many people in the world who are not able to see. They are not having functional eyes, their eyes are not able to see anything, but they are able to read. So how they are able to read? Let's see. Helen Keller, this is an important name you need to remember. Helen Keller was one such person who could not see, but she was a very famous writer. So you need to remember the name of Helen Keller, who was blind, but she was a very famous writer. So she was not able to see but she was able to read and write. तो बच्चों यहाँ आपको ध्यान रखना है, ये जो चैप्टर है वी आर स्पेशल, यहाँ हम कुछ बहुत अलग अलग सी बातें करने वाले हैं. आप ध्यान रखें कि आप पढ़ने के लिए अपनी आँखों का इस्तेमाल करते हैं, अपनी आँखों से पढ़ते हैं, लेकिन दुनिया में ऐसे कई लोग हैं जो आँखों के ना होते हुए, जिनकी आँखें देख नहीं पाती, फिर भी वो पढ़ पाते हैं. और एक ऐसा प्रसिद्ध नाम जो आपको ध्यान रखना है वो कौन है? हेलन केलर है. तो हेलन केलर जिनकी आँखों में देखने की क्षमता नहीं थी, फिर भी वो एक बहुत ही प्रसिद्ध लेखिका बन गई. So now again you have to do a task here. Keep different types of pens, pencils, sketch pens etc. which are similar in appearance in a bag made up of thick cloth. So you have to do this task at your home. What you have to do? You have to keep different types of pens, pencils, sketch pens etc. and all these must be similar in appearance and you have to keep all them in a bag made up of thick cloth. Ask your friend to put his hand in the bag. So if you are having your sibling at home or any of the friend who is living near to your house or anyone in your neighborhood, you can ask him or her to put his hand in the bag and try to identify any one of the items with closed eyes. So you have to do this task, that you have to collect all these similar things, you have to put them in a cloth bag, a thick cloth bag, and then you have to ask your friend to identify anything out of all these similar things. So how did you identify those things? So if you ask that person, that friend of yours, that how did you identify those things, or if you yourself ask your mother to keep all these things in a cloth bags and then you try to identify any one of them with your closed eyes, so what you will experience is mentioned here. You must have identified them by touching. So here you need to remember that when you are having your eyes closed, then if you are able to identify something, it must be through your touch sense. Similarly, those people who cannot see Recognize the letters by touching them with the help of a special script which is known as the Braille script. So you need to remember that this is the case with those people who are not able to see but they are able to read. So this kind of special script which is called Braille script is based on the sense of touch. तो बच्चों, जो लोग देख नहीं पाते, जिनकी आँखों में देखने की क्षमता नहीं है, उनके पढ़ने के लिए एक विशेष प्रकार की सुविधा उपलब्ध है जिसे कि ब्रेल स्क्रिप्ट कहा जाता है या ब्रेल भाषा कहा जाता है। इस ब्रेल स्क्रिप्ट में जो अक्षर हैं उनको छू करके पहचाना जाता है, यानी कि टच करके या छू करके ही किसी भी अक्षर को पहचाना जाता है। सो लेट्स मूव नेक्स्ट। In Braille script, there are embossed indications for all the letters like A, B, C up to Z. In this system, the shapes of all the letters are formed with 6 embossed dots. So this is the methodology of Braille script. So there are embossed indication for all the letters and we are going to see those indication in our next slide. And in this system, the shapes of all the letters are formed with 6 embossed dots. बच्चों, आपको याद रखना है कि ये जो ब्रेल लिपि है इसके अंदर 6 उभरे हुए जो बिंदु हैं उनके द्वारा ही किसी भी अक्षर का जो आकार है वो दिया जाता है या किसी भी अक्षर का जो संरचना है वो बनाई जाती है। और जो लोग देखने में सक्षम नहीं होते हैं वो इस ब्रेल लिपि द्वारा इन 6 बिंदुओं से बने अलग अलग जो आकार हैं, जो अक्षर हैं, उनको पहचान कर ही पढ़ना सीख पाते हैं। So here is the picture of notations of Braille script. So just see here that A is mentioned here, that there are 6 dots. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of these 6 dots, one is embossed here largely. Okay? Then B, you can see that these 2 dots are embossed here. Then in C, these 2 dots are embossed here. Here you can see this one. Here you can see this and this. Here this one and this one. So this is the way that these are embossed here. So first here that these 2 dots are embossed, this and this. In C, these are embossed, and similarly from A to Z, different dots are embossed here, and all these letters are actually structured or made from these 6 dots. तो बच्चों, ये ब्रेल लिपि का एक आपको सांकेतिक जो तरीका है वो दिखाया गया है यहाँ पर। तो 6 बिंदुओं को उन्हीं में से कुछ को उकेरा जाता है और कुछ को नहीं उकेरा जाता है, और उस आधार पर ही जो ब्रेल लिपि है उसको पूरा तैयार किया जाता है। और जो लोग देखने में सक्षम नहीं हैं वो इस प्रकार का जो एक सिस्टम है, एक संरचना है जिसमें अक्षरों को, इन बिंदुओं को छूने के आधार पर पहचाना जाता है, इसी से ये अपनी पढ़ाई लिखाई कर पाते हैं। सो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, वी विल बी कंटिन्यूइंग other things about this Braille script, how it functions, like practically how it functions in our next part. So this was all about this part, and we will be meeting in our part 2 with our chapter 3. We are special. So thank you for watching the video.